What's going on, beloved? Shaji. Let's talk about mama boys and the need for constant titty milk. You're gonna have friends growing up in school, and you're gonna have friends in life, brothers, that constantly needs a woman's permission, validation, approval, perception on the decisions he needs to make as a man. These type of men have been overly nurtured. They've been overly put into their feminine. They haven't received the masculine light from a man coming up. They have a great lack and a great shortage of it. These men are filled with emotional, feminine, overly pouring of the nurturing element. These type of guys, mama boys, who we like to call, they can't make sound decisions as a man in the world of men. They're undecided. They're indecisive. They doubtful. And then I'm not saying that we as men don't have our moments in life where we're doubtful. I'm saying that this type of man, this type of person that I'm talking about, he lives in a constant state of non-assurity, non-confidence, overly emotional. He doesn't think things, he feels everything. You understand? He's been placed too much into his feminine element. He doesn't know how to handle the rationale, the pragmaticism, the logical and reasonable parts, ideas, concepts, and perceptions of life. The world is a masculine world. This realm is masculine. He doesn't know how to operate fully in this world. He doesn't know how to even tap into his own masculinity to connect with the world. He's not in tune with his element, his substance of testosterone. He is filled with, literally and chemically, he's producing more estrogen in the body than testosterone. A lot of nurturing overrides his nature as a man, and his constant need for a motherly figure is great through friends, through co-workers, through homegirls, through girlfriends. It's going to show up in his life. And you may have a friend like this. So he's truly a mama's boy. He's truly attached to his mother, or he overly pedestalizes his mother. He has an insatiable appetite to always go back to his mother for advice and teachings on manhood, on life as a man, on how to live life as a man, when in reality she can tell him nothing about it. But because he has a lack of masculine figures in his life coming up, or she taught him to reject masculine figures because she maybe had a I don't need a man mentality, or she doesn't get along with masculine men herself, and only she get along with weak men, that has seeped and poured into him as a man, and he has carried that, and it's only built and increased as he got older, as he accumulated new ideas and new ways about himself in the different stages of his life. That part of him that he got from her has only increased tenfold, never knowing that he's out of his element as a man. He doesn't know how to handle the situations of life as a man. He constantly runs back to shelter. He constantly has to confine himself inside of a woman, when in reality the problems of a man, women are not built to hold that. This is why masculinity governs femininity. This is why masculinity governs femininity. Femininity can soothe masculinity. It can soothe it, make us comfortable. You know what I'm saying? It can give us a certain level of added peace, because as a man you should already have peace in your life from yourself. That femininity should add peace, add a gracefulness, add a softness to your life, because you very hardened out in the world as a masculine man, and you have to be rugged. You have to be very aggressive and assertive in the world. But you have to understand that a mama's boy who constantly needs breast milk, he constantly needs nurturing. And a grown woman don't want to nurture no grown ass man who's acting like a little boy. A grown ass woman does not want to treat her own husband, her own boyfriend, like she would treat her son. A grown ass real woman would not even want to take care of him mentally and emotionally like that, because she's not consoling him because he's a grown man, and she making sure his wounds are healing softly. She's making sure his mental state is resting easy when he's not out there in the masculine world. No. She has to approach this type of man literally as if he's her child. And no woman wants to view her man who's supposed to be her head like that. No woman wants to deal with that. Period. You need to be a fucking man. But the mama's boy who's been overly nurtured, who's attached to the hip of a woman, who has taught to be attached to the hips of other women, but always run back to mama while mama's still on the earth, he will never have success. True success with getting along with masculine men. True success with getting very feminine women. He will never have success in the ways of being the best version of himself, because the best version of himself requires him to be in his masculine element. He's been raised to be a pussy boy. And no woman worth her salt wants to deal with a little ass boy who has no direction. He has no masculinity, no assertiveness, no dominance. He has no direction for his life with his family, because he always depends on the woman to breastfeed him and tell him what he needs to do. It won't work. This is the mama's boy who's been transferred over from his mama, and she transferred him over to whatever woman in life who's willing to deal with him like she dealt with him. And he's gonna have a great adversarial life out here, man. Because he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He don't even know that his mind has been warped on some bullshit. And it's going to take a lot to wake him up, deprogram him, unplug him from what he knows. And you hope you get to him about a certain age, because after a certain age, it's going to be ingrained in his foundation and what he believes. Beware mama boys and those who constantly need titty milk. Shaji. Let's get to it. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Have a good day.